Entering settings screen, you have 28 options. Menu narration option is set to off is selected.
Set to go is the kicker, Harrison Butker. And Thursday night primetime is underway. Brings in the kick at the 9. They'll bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30. So here come the Cowboys for their opening drive. And leading the way is their 4th-year QB.
Last week, Kate, you won't call his effort wasted, never. But you wish a game like that would have come in a win instead of showing up in a contest they ended up dropping. 2 touchdowns, no picks. That's the type of game wins are typically built off of.
I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing them a loss. First play of the game. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Second down pass play coming. Brought in by Jake Ferguson. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. Ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. The play fake. He'll throw. Finds his fullback. And he's taken down at the 30. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
A gain of 19 yards. First down, Cowboys.
Let's go now.
They're going play action. Quick spray in the center of the field. And in he goes for the Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys take a 6-0 lead right away. Point after up and good by Fairbairn. And the Cowboys will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Chiefs, nothing.
Taylor has it on the tee and is ready to send and fly. Trey Tucker to return it. Tackles made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. First and 10. Plowing up the middle. He is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
I can assure you of one thing. That carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
From the 40-yard line now, this is first and 10. Off play action, it's Mahomes. It's his running back. He's stopped at the 31-yard line. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it first and goal from the 8.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's first and goal. From the red zone on first. He rolls to his right. A dangerous throw, and he almost got burned by it. The interception dropped and incomplete on first down.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
They'll try and punch it in. He's hit and driven backwards. This is going to force him into third and goal. Pushing the pace right away to start the game.
It's now third and goal.
15.
Here's Mahomes, third and goal. Catch is made in close. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And this defense completes the goal line stand. What a start to their game as they get off the field with a turnover on downs. Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. They'll run here with Tyjae Spears. He's brought down, and that was close, Brock. Maybe a yard away from surrendering 2 points, but the stop did come outside the goal line.
Loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the 1-yard line.
New Spears on 2nd down. Cuts it to the right sideline. And this is across midfield and into enemy territory.
He just didn't quite have the last bit of burst needed to finish it off. But don't be surprised to see them go his way again soon. Give him a chance to earn that touchdown.
They work against the blitz. Close secured by George Pickett. And no yak this time. They got on him quickly down at the 32-yard line. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
They look to throw. This one caught on C.D. Lamb. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And oh, he got it! Interception! Javon Holland comes up with it. And the Chiefs will be set up at the 20-yard line following that interception.
Intercepted. The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
That's one of those drives, Kate. Especially on the opening drive, you come to the sidelines, and all you're thinking about, unfortunately, is the failure at the end. It's kind of like being a student. You're so good all semester, and then you just bomb the final exam.
Here's Travis Etienne on the ground. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
They fake the handoff. Now Mahomes. And he put everything he's got behind it. Brought in inside the 20. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs parlay the interception into points.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket, but sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
Now Harrison Butker for the point after. The point after splits the upright. And the Chiefs tie this game 7-7.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Offense headed back out there now for Dallas. And we've seen both extremes of this passing game so far, Brock. One touchdown and one interception on the ledger.
A home run and a strikeout. A little sampling of what works and what doesn't against this defense, Kate. Now, gotta try to emphasize those things that we found success on with that opening drive.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. It's caught. This is Tajay Spears. And this is taken ahead to the 37. Devon Holland there to make the stop.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Escapes a sack. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
Corey Taylor in formation.
So we're through one as everyone tries to stay warm on what has been a very cold night. Both teams neck and neck so far. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. Second quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. They're looking at a punt, though, facing 4th down. Coming off 4 punts in that loss, and he boots his first of this game away. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Chiefs returning their offense and this running back to the field. And he's found many a gift in the end zone this season. As we work through December, he is currently tops in the league in rushing scores. On 1st down, they'll run. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
Ed Oliver made the tackle. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Back to the well again. And that one doesn't get him much. Give him maybe a yard. It's 3rd down.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Out of the gun, a give to ETN. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the 1st down.
Ask for a little bit more on that one. That's that running back's come up with more than he's used to on 3rd down. He made it look like just another day at the office. I wouldn't expect every conversion to go as smoothly. He sure made that one look routine.
Complete out to the right side. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
It's what these quarterbacks are having to do more often now than ever before in football. Show off a little mobility. Get outside the pocket and find that open man.
On 2nd down, it's ETN. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to, and keep them from piling on those yards.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Pistol now for Mahomes. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this 1st half so far. It's not met the standards they set for themselves.
Here comes the screen for ETN. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. They gain 11 on that play. And it's going to be 1st down, Kansas City.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Into the hands of his running back, ETN. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line. They got 21 yards on the play. And that's a Chiefs 1st down.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball in your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Cut near the goal line. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal. The Cowboys signaling for their 1st time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. This offense in position now. It's first and goal. Give now to the running back. He runs it across. Touchdown. The Chiefs get some late points and the lead. Butker to try the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Chiefs break that tie and now lead by 7. Butker on now to kick this one away. Starting from the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Cowboys taking over on offense. Not much time left before halftime. They don't have much time left, but facing a small deficit, they could try to get this into field goal range. Back to throw on first and 10. And no place for him to go. The Chiefs take him down. Now Dallas is going to call its second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Might be time to reach into the bag of tricks on second down. 16 to go following the sack.
Ready, go!
Pass play coming here. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. Final timeout taken by the Cowboys. Throwing from the gun. Completed to his running back. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
Looking for a pass on second and short. Flushed out now to his left. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down. Dallas sends its punching unit onto the field. Nice punch here, up and angled towards the sideline. And they were giving him no chance to return this one. It soars over the sideline, deep in enemy territory. Looks like right around the 8. They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Looks like they'll play it safe with a run to the outside. And the stop will be made as he gets this up to about the 18. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. One last play before the break. One final shot before the half. Taking a deep shot here. Cut at the 20-yard line. And somehow they've reached the end zone with no time remaining in the half.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Trying the point after. And the kick is good, so they add 7 to their lead on the final play of our first half. So entering the locker room, got ourselves a 2-score game. It's time to hear from Scott. We'll catch up with the rest of the league later. Let's go right through halftime and on to the start of the 3rd quarter. Taylor has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. Has this at the 6. Showing a little burst so far. He's racing past midfield. And out of bounds, and they're within inside of the red zone. That returns all the way down to the 30.
Well, their hopes of an early comeback, that faint flicker of light they had when they exited the locker room at halftime, that return just snuffed it out. Very good chance now. That lead's going to grow and certainly not shrink.
And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Now give this up the middle to Etienne. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
You know what I like about a second and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a first down. You know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play action pass and a similar down and distance. And that defense is going to have to key on the run.
No luck on the connection. It's incomplete.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone, and defensively, if you can force incomplete...
And that's a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs blow the lead coming out of halftime. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Extra point by Butker is up and good. And the Chiefs stretch their lead to 21.
Cowboys 7. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Another drive coming up for this Dallas offensive unit. They're down 21 now after that last score and in need of a comeback as we work through this game. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Back now, pressure coming. Into the hands of Pickett. He is down inside the 35-yard line.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt, or an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
2nd and 6 at the 31-yard line.
No motion Lamb right. Spears trying this straight ahead. Nothing doing on second. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer. Now the extra blocking sure didn't spring that wrong way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He had it for a moment, but a quick defensive play. Jar it loose, incomplete. So here's Kaimi Fairbairn, ready for the field goal try. He'll try to connect on a 50-yarder. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it gets a fraction closer as the lead's down to 18.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
He's got a lead up past the 30. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35. The Chiefs and Xavier Worthy back in possession here. And he's in the midst of a phenomenal season. Right now you can see he's 2nd in the league in touchdown receptions. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
They go play action. It's Mahomes. That one's complete right side. And he's able to cross midfield before going out. It appears all that prep work and studying that you quarterbacks love to do in the build-up to the game, Brock, it has certainly paid off. This guy has picked apart this defense much of the contest.
This is one of those games you appreciate. There's going to be peaks, there's going to be valleys, there's going to be mountaintops. Just like pitchers don't have all their stuff every time out. Well, when you do and you're electric, it's sure fun to play.
Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal. He tosses right to the short side. And he's in. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs can make it a 4-score game as they lead by 24. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game. Nope. Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Fields this one at the 3. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run. The Cowboys offense now headed back to the field. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well.
Deputy! Viking 18!
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. And down he goes. The Chiefs got to him. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for second down. Now looking to throw. This is complete. Jalen Tolbert. And he'll have it up to about the 23-yard line on the play.
Well, there's a time to be a little finessey with the football, put a little touch on it. And then there's time to put your arm into it and let it eat. Throw it right through your target's chest. This one, well, that one right there was reliable. Smart to make a fastball zing in before anyone could undercut the curl route.
And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. That one nabs him 33 yards and a new set of downs, too.
I can guarantee you that's going to be in Tell the Truth Monday right there in the film room, front and center, showing you the importance of tackling in the open field. An opportunity to cut him down sooner, but the broken tackle allowed him to add those extra yards to the catch.
Spears running behind center. He gets him inside the 40. That's a gain of about 9 yards on the play. Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on second down.
Brings up second and a yard.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
They're going to stay on the ground with Spears. And they're going to get just inside that red zone on the big play down to the 19. A pickup of 17. And that'll be good for a Dallas first down.
70,
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
They run once more to Spears. That play good for, looks like about 6. Second down upcoming.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. Fairbairn now for the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cowboys make it an 18-point game.
Cowboys 17.
Taylor has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. Tucker now on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. The Chiefs are out once again. Their offense led by Patrick Mahomes. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember, but as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. And finally, they're able to bring him to the ground. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Inside handoff goes to Etienne. And he's got a chunk of yards as we've reached the end of 3. And now we'll get a pause here. Trainer's headed out to take a look at an injured player. Let's hope it isn't anything that's going to keep him from finishing this season strong. We're through 3 on this holiday weekend. The Chiefs have set themselves up for the win here. Now just need to carry this lead through to the end. First down from the 42. Throwing is Mahomes. Escapes the pocket. This is thrown towards a defender instead. Man, he's the one who makes a play on football. That's not what this offense wants. Incomplete on first down. After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Here's ETN. And it's a nice game, but they needed just 1 more yard to move the chains. 7 yards on the carry. Now they've got 3rd and 3.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. Give him 5 on the play. And it's going to be first down, Kansas City. Well, we've talked about this before, Brock. The thinking's simple but effective. We'll stop getting it to this guy when you find a way to stop him, and they have yet to do that today.
You know, there's just certain things up in this booth that I love. I think you could feel it emanating from me. And one of them is when you impose your will, and you don't back away from it. If they can't stop it, aim it right at them.
And he takes it down to the 33. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Now a pass play. Here's Mahomes. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So 2nd down now after the incompletion.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. That quarterback's fortunate that was 1 hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
So still 10 to go on 2nd from the 33-yard line.
Yellow!
On the run, it's ETN. And they find him after just a yard, and it's 3rd down.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
Keep going. Sit down, field offense. Run.
Yellow!
3rd and long for him here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And that brings up 4th and long.
That's one of those 3rd down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
Connecting on a slant. That'll be the 1st and more. And the stop is made just a couple of yards shy of that end zone. One of their biggest plays of the game so far, and it comes on a 4th down gamble. That takes us to the 2-minute warning here in KC. Chiefs moments away from celebrating their 14th win this season. They'll try and punch it in. Not able to make a push for that goal line. He's hit for a loss back at the 3.
You know, we love to talk about corners, those corners that both love to tackle and cover. It's kind of the same thing with these defensive ends. Most of them love sacks. They love rushing the quarterback. But those that run down a toss play like that, they separate themselves from others.
And he push for it, but they managed to stop him at the 2.
At the 2-yard line.
Defense making a couple of good stops here, and this brings up
It's
3rd and
now
goal.
3rd and goal.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you've kind of set yourself up. Actually, you've set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs put up even more points in a win. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
Harrison Butker and a kickoff for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Blackwell now to return it. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Cowboys about set to take over. And this a final opportunity to make things a little closer in that final score. Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line.
Let's go now.
Carried by Spears to start the drive. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Back to the line they come, 2nd down. Spears on the give, headed right. Thought there'd be more than up the middle, but there wasn't. It closed quickly. He stopped after a 3-yard gain. They need some extra time to think over 3rd and long. We've got a timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. This drive is in trouble. Got to figure out 3rd and 12. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Throw here, 3rd down. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop with that 14 seconds to go. The Cowboys sending out their punting unit. Torrey Taylor will kick this away. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10.
1st and 10 from the 32. They're going to pass it here. He's going to loft one deep to the left. And they strike for a touchdown on the final play of the game. He didn't need it, but they will take it anyway. The Chiefs keep running away with this. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. Now that one might not sit so well with everybody down on the field. Heck, maybe some of his own guys too, but he had a chance at a touchdown as time expired, Brock, and it was just too much for him to resist.
Yeah, it probably will ruffle some of the older school feathers down on the sidelines, but for a lot of the guys coming into this league each year, they're used to it. If there's time left, if you're trying to score, you're going to want to eat, no matter what the game situation is, and they used every last second available.
Well, no louder place in Missouri or Kansas right now as the Chiefs get the win in Arrowhead.